Powerscourt is one of the world's great gardens, situated 12 miles from Dublin in the foothills of the Wicklow Mountains. The word garden belies the magnitude of this creation, which stretches over 45 acres. It is a sublime blend of formal gardens, sweeping terraces, ornamental lakes, together with secret hollows, rambling walks, walled gardens, and over 200 variations of trees and shrubs. Powerscourt Waterfall is a popular picnic spot amongst locals and visitors alike. It boasts the highest waterfall in Ireland. Tumbling from a height of 90 metres, the River Dargle crashes spectacularly down and runs through this beautiful glen. Russborough House dates from 1741 and is situated beside the beautiful Lake Blessington. It is built of granite from a nearby quarry, and the house is a fine example of Palladian-style architecture. Sir Alfred Beit bought Russborough in 1952 as a home for the Beit collection of Dutch, Flemish and Spanish masterpieces, and includes English, Scottish, Italian and French paintings. Avondale House and Forest Park, the birthplace of Charles Stewart Parnell, one of the greatest political leaders of modern Irish history and champion of the Irish cause. He was born here in 1846. The house is now a museum to his memory, and a major refurbishment program has restored much of the house to its decor of 1850. Ironically, Parnell was ultimately brought down by the very people whose cause he pursued. His love affair with Kitty O'Shea proved too much for his supporters and brought ruin to his political career. For those wishing to take a stroll, the Forest Park contains 500 acres of forest, wood and parkland and offers endless variety for the walker. Situated on the east bank of the River Slaney near Baltinglass town, Baltinglass Abbey dates from 1148 and was founded by Dermot MacMurrough, King of Leinster, for the Cistercian order of monks. In 1228, it is recorded that there were 36 monks and 50 lay brothers living in the abbey. It ceased to function in the mid-16th century, but fragments of what once was still remain. The meeting point of the Avonmore and Avonbeg rivers is known as the Meeting of the Waters, so called, for it is said that the poet Thomas Moore penned the words of the Irish melody, now immortalised, over 200 years ago as he sat here by the river. The area around the Meeting of the Waters is renowned for traditional music and ballad sessions. There is not in this wide world a valley so sweet as that vale in whose bosom the bright waters meet. Oh, the last rays of feeling this life must depart, ere the bloom of that valley shall fade from my heart. And almost 200 years ago, this valley was the scene of another historic landmark in Irish history. One of the famed leaders of the 1798 rebellion, born and bred in this valley, outwitted and outfought a succession of army troops in a guerrilla war. Michael Dwyer, assisted by his friend Sam McAllister, led the old enemy a dance through the glens and mountains, until in February 1799, he and 3 of his companions found themselves encircled by troops in this very cottage, now restored, here at the base of the Cageen Mountain in the Glen of Imal. "We will fight until we die," said Dwyer. When 2 of his comrades were shot, his friend Sam McAllister, having suffered a wound himself, said he would go to the door and take the fire. While the soldiers reloaded, he would let Dwyer rush to his freedom, and that's what happened. Wanted, dead or alive, with 500 guineas on his head, Dwyer, known as the Wicklow chief, later gave himself up, and having spent some time in jail, later was deported to Botany Bay, where he lived and died. Others were not so fortunate. They lived here a while in this prison before walking their last walk to the hangman's noose. Their memory lives on, as a refurbishment of Wicklow Jail will honour the bicentenary of the 1798 rebellion. A well-earned rest awaits these hill walkers after a 15-kilometre walk through hill and valley. Or maybe that can wait a while. Not quite the last catch of the day, we hope. As evening approaches and your day reaches its end, you may wish to return to base and relax. Or awaken to a night filled with many more activities. The variety and richness of the landscape is reflected in the food on offer. From succulent Wicklow lamb, game from the mountains, and a fine selection of locally caught seafood. With so much happening in Wicklow, you'll be spoiled for choice. Wherever you are in the county, there'll be music festivals, garden festivals, arts festivals, a melody fair, or even a cartoon festival. Or if you want some traditional music while enjoying a pint of the black stuff, Wicklow has it all.